U-9 was a German-type U-9 U-boat. She was one of 329 submarines serving in the Imperial German Navy, and engaged in commerce raiding during World War I. Construction. Her construction was ordered on 15 July 1908 and her keel was laid down by Kaiserliche Werft in Danzig. She was launched on the 22nd of February 1910 and commissioned on the 18th of April 1910. Design. U-9 had an overall length of 57.38 meters. Her pressure hull was 48 meters long. The boat's beam was 6 meters, while the pressure hull measured 3.65 meters. She had a draft of 3.13 meters with a total height of 7.05 meters. The boat displaced 493 t when surfaced and 611 t when submerged. U-9 was fitted with two Korting 8-cylinder plus two Korting 6-cylinder two-stroke petrol engines with a total of 1,000 metric horsepower for use on the surface and two Siemens Schuckert double-acting electric motors plus two electric motors with a total of 1,160 PS for underwater use. These engines powered two shafts each with a 1.45 meters propeller, which gave the boat a top surface speed of 14.2 knots, and 8.1 knots when submerged. Cruising range was 1,800 nautical miles at 14 knots on the surface, and 80 nm at 5 knots underwater. Diving depth was 50 meters. The U-boat was armed with 450 cm torpedo tubes, two fitted in the bow and two in the stern, and carried 6 torpedoes. Originally, the boat was equipped with a machine gun, which was augmented with a 3.7 cm Hotchkiss gun when war broke out in 1914. In 1915, an additional 5 cm gun was fitted. When U-9 underwent a major refit in 1916, 2 mine-laying rails were added, which were later removed again. The boat's complement was 4 officers and 31 enlisted. Service history. On 16 July 1914, a crew of U-9 reloaded her torpedo tubes while submerged, the first time any submarine had succeeded in doing so. On 1 August 1914, Captain Lieutenant Otto Weddigen took command. On the 22nd of September, while patrolling the Broad 14s, a region of the southern North Sea, U-9 found a squadron of 3 obsolescent British Cressy-class armoured cruisers, which had been assigned to prevent German surface vessels from entering the eastern end of the English Channel. She fired 4 of her torpedoes, reloading while submerged, and sank all 3 in less than an hour. 1,459 British sailors died. It was one of the most notable submarine actions of all time. Members of the Admiralty who had considered submarines mere toys no longer expressed that opinion after this event. On 15 October, U-9 sank the protected cruiser HMS Hawke. On 12 January 1915, Johannes Spiers relieved Weddigen, and commanded U-9 until 19 April 1916. During this period, she sank 13 ships totaling 8,635 GRT, 10 small fishing vessels and 3 British steamers. After April 1916, she was withdrawn from frontline duties to be used for training. U-9 and the raider SMS Emden were the only ships which Kaiser Wilhelm II awarded the Iron Cross. Summary of raiding history. Bibliography. Beasley, Patrick. Room 40. British Naval Intelligence 1914–1918. London, H. Hamilton. ISBN 978-0241-10864-2. Fitzsimmons, Bernard, ed. The Illustrated Encyclopedia of 20th-Century Weapons and Warfare, U-Boats, Volume 23, p. 2534. London, Phoebus Publishing, 1978. Groner, Eric, Young, Dieter Maas, Martin. U-boats and mine warfare vessels. German warships 1815 to 1945. 2. Translated by Thomas Keith McGowan, Rachel, London, Conway Maritime Press. ISBN 0851775934. Halpern, Paul G. A Naval History of World War I. New York, Routledge, ISBN 9781857284980. Curver, Hans Joachim, Room 40, German Naval Warfare 1914 to 1918. Volume 1, The Fleet in Action, Steinbach, Lis Rionisch, ISBN 9783902433763. Curver, Hans Joachim, Room 40, German Naval Warfare 1914 to 1918. Volume 2, The Fleet in Being, Steinbach, Lis Rionisch, ISBN 9783902433770. Rossler, Eberhard, U-boot bis Ende des One. Weltkriegs, Konstruktionen für das Ausland und die Jahre 1935 to 1945. Die deutschen U-boot und die HRE-Werften. I. Koblenz, Bernard and Amp, Grafer, ISBN 3-7637-52137. Rossler, Eberhard, Die Unterseeboote der Kaiserlichen Marine. Bonn, Bernard and Amp, Grafer, ISBN 978-3637-5963-7. Schroeder, Joachim, Die U-boot des Kaisers. Bonn, Bernard and Amp, Grafer, ISBN 978-3637-6235-4. Spindler, Arno, Der Handelskrieg mit U-Booten. 5 vols. Berlin, Mittler and Amp, Sohn, vols. 4+5, dealing with 1917+18, a very hard to find. Guildhall Library, London, has them all, also volume 1 to 3 in an English translation. The Submarine War Against Commerce.